us this afternoon. You are listening to Financial Survival. I just got the giggles all of a sudden. You're listening to Financial Survival, sponsored by Discount Gold and Silver Trading. I'm Melody Cedarstrom, and today, Wednesday, May 13th, 2009. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Again, I'm Melody Cedarstrom, and we appreciate you joining us. We appreciate your support, and give us a call at 800-375-4188 for all your gold and silver coin needs. And, of course, your complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. If you have any questions for the program today, and I don't know about you, Bob, I only have 2 questions. So, folks, get them sent to us.
Well, I've got more than that.
Well, you know, I don't know why you're getting all the questions, Bob. They're supposed to be sending them to me.
Well, could it be that we have a large female audience?
Oh, is that it? Come on, guys. You better get them sent to me then.
Oh, you're going to get inundated now.
Just how...
Cute little thing like you. I like that giggle. Oh, there's something very devilish and maniacal about it.
Discount Gold and Silver at yahoo.com. Come on, guys. And visit our website. You can listen to the programs on a daily basis, Discount Gold and Silver Trading.net. And, of course, our Monday program, there was a little bit of a snafu in there. We had a little bit of technical problems in the middle of the program, but we got right back on it. So if you were trying to listen to Monday's program and maybe you figured it out, because I didn't get any emails, so I applaud you for figuring that out. And we have to applaud gold today. Gold up $3.10 at $9.27. We have silver down 25 cents at $14.01. We have platinum down 20 at $11.21. And we have palladium down 13 at $2.25. So of all the metals, gold was up $3. So good day, and we will applaud gold. I guess we can go over all the other numbers after we bring on Mr. Robert Chapman. And, folks, again, the International Forecaster, complimentary issue. Give us a call. And Robert Chapman, the editor and publisher of the wonderful newsletter. Good afternoon, Bob.
Good afternoon. Very nice to be here again.
We're so happy to have you.
Well, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it doesn't interrupt your dreams. Oh, giggles. Oh, giggles. Anyway, here we go.
Yes,
Lots of interesting things going on here. First of all, I think the most important thing of the day was the interest rates on the U.S. Treasury market. On Monday, I forget what the figure is. It's in today's issue of the International Forecaster. I think it's $3 billion that the Fed monetized by buying Treasury paper in the market on Monday. On Tuesday, they bought altogether about $8 billion. And, of course, we don't know what they were doing behind the scenes because it won't show up here for a couple of days. And so what they were doing was buying U.S. Treasuries. And that, of course, is monetization. It's very inflationary. And that's how they're keeping the bond market up. Now, 4 days ago, actually 5 days ago, business days, the 10-year U.S. note was $3.15, and it had broken out over $3.05, which was a breakout and breakdown of the 200-day moving average. The same thing happened to the 30-year bond. Now, the intraday 4 days ago, and that was the early morning number, around 3:30 a.m., and that would put it last Thursday, overnight, was 335, clear breakdown. All of a sudden, the Fed goes in the market, and forces the yield back down by buying treasuries from 335 to 311 today. They're desperately trying to keep the yield down, and it's not going to work. And it's a good thing for the yield to drop from 335 to 305 to 315 to further test to see if that bottom is going to become a bottom. And I think it will, and I think the yield will move back up again to 3.5 sometime in the future. By the end of the year, maybe in 3 weeks. I mean, who knows? But the point is, interest rates are headed higher. And it's a very important event. The bond market is 10 times or more larger than the stock market. And so when bonds go down, and seeing they've been a bull market for 20 years, there's great consternation out there among particularly professional investors. The second important thing that happened today was that in the last 15 minutes, I could see the government come into the market, and they drove the Dow from a minus 188 to about a minus 145 with 15 minutes to go. And they were unsuccessful. Turnaround and closed down 184 points at 82.84. And this is a typical day when you are correcting back. Now, interestingly, as well, and I got to wait for this number to come up, I want to show you the difference between the Dow and the S&P 500, which was off the equivalent of 220 Dow points. Now, that's 35 points lower. And NASDAQ was off the equivalent of 310 Dow points. So, unless the U.S. Treasury and the Federal Reserve conjure up about $10 billion between now and tomorrow morning, that market's going to open up lower. Today we saw platinum and palladium off. We saw gold up. That's nice. Had a high of around a plus 520 on the day in the June market. And silver was off 20-25 cents all day long. In fact, this morning it was unchanged at 3:30, and gold was up 80 cents. Silver is off 22 cents in the outside market, and gold's up 3.20. I don't like the idea that silver's off. We could get some weakness in gold in the morning unless silver turns around and say tomorrow morning. Well, actually, it starts trading tonight at around 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the access market. If we could get a plus 10 or 15 cents, it'd be real good. And then gold wouldn't move and back off a little bit. I'll have the numbers on the stocks at halftime. And they were up all day, quite a bit. So I want to see how they ended up at the end of the day. Day traders probably were taking profits. Agnico was up over $2, and I'm sure that it backed off to a plus 1 something. But we'll see. Copper was off today. It was off 7 cents at 201, which is rather surprising. I think commodities in general are soft, and that's to be expected. They've been pretty strong lately. Oil did well, but it was close to even most of the day. I saw oil early this morning. It was up 2 at 169, and oil was up 60 cents. Gasoline was up 2 cents at 169. Natural gas was off. I just saw it This morning it was up 7. It's up 24 cents right now. And so natural gas is all over the place. You better be a professional trader if you want to mess around with that. And we used to do the gas market a lot. Made some wonderful calls. But, you get J.P. Morgan in there as a major market maker. And they just ripped that market all over the place. I don't know what the dollar index was today, but the yen, pound, and euro were weak. The yen was up a little bit, but nothing to write home about. How do you show the dollar? It should be up a little.
Yeah, it is. It's up 0.53 at 82.65.